Supposed to fight Giovanni Cabrera tonight, which would have given him more juice in the rankings.
Excitement when Abdullah Mason laces up the gloves. He got the talent, the personality to become
Better fighter than when we taped out last year, mostly because he's been knocked down twice. Could have happened to a talent like this when you're young and everyone.
him a confidence and the getting dropped instead of making him gun shy.
Anything you go through inside that ring is gonna make your shit.
Knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the bout already. WBC number 7 world rank lightweight, the undefeated Abdullah Mason. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the battle-tested southpaw, introducing Carlos Chinito Ornelas.
Legal punches, golpes legales, here for you. These are high. Here's the legal line. Touch gloves, left to both of you. Buena suerte los dos.
Southpaw versus southpaw. He fares against another fellow southpaw.
Abdullah Mason does. I asked Ornelas' trainer, Paco Cuesta, what do you know about Abdullah Mason? He said he loves to steal the show, and that's what he does when he shows up and laces up those gloves. Be his next stoppage victim, but Abdullah Mason has an act for the dramatic movement from Ornelas early on.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to be defensive first minded. I mean, short notice fight.
Bernardo Sung alongside Timothy Bradley, the international boxing hall.
To be a little bit careful, you know, first. How to take the young man deep into the later rounds. You got to get past it, whether it's about taking him deep. He tried to time him right there with that open left hand. But that's what Ornelas is doing. He wants to try.
You know, Mason turning 21 today. Happy birthday, Abdullah Mason. 16-month layoff you were mentioning for Carlos Ornelas. And Ornelas is sneaky, trying to let
time him on his way in.
Oh, that uppercut. Just
and I see that.
Nice left there.
I see that Abdullah feels kind of tight. That's the reason why he shook those arms.
He squeeze tight when you up, down, up, down, up, down. He can't beat you there.
Look, you talked about the tightness, and then you see him go to
those hands, get some blood to him. Don't cut off the circulation. Again, Ornelas has experience, so he's not really used to these angles.
He knows you beat a southpaw with the right hand, and that's what he lands. And then a left hook from Abdullah Mason.
But you see the reaction right here and the experience of Ornelas right there, just buying himself some time, tying up.
And this is now Abdullah going to work downstairs.
It's a kill shot. That's why you got to be able to change cadence. Look, Ornelas again changing distance right.
Tries to land the overhand left. And Abdullah listened to his dad and kept his phone.
Watch your elbow.
Stand low. You know, you can be very elusive. That can be very extremely helpful. You know, guys like.
Nice uppercut there from Abdullah.
But again, everything hard. Ornelas, and he sneaks him over the top. Low again. You can
that hook there from Abdullah Mason. He timed it perfectly, and a delayed reaction from Carlos Ornelas.
A smart reaction. He made it miss, and then he made him pay. There it is. He knew that left hand was going to come.
A veteran reaction from Carlos Ornelas. Let's see what Abdullah Mason does here. He's got his opponent in trouble. The battle of southpaws, and Ornelas says, I'm going downstairs. The punch caused a cut on the eyelid.
And you see he bought him time. However, I thought that was very smart from Ornelas, right, to not lunge. If he lunges, it's dangerous.
Nice combination, double jab, and then a straight left from Abdullah Mason. He's in his bag now, Tim.
He's gonna have to. He reaches. You know, that's where Abdullah likes to operate, man, is mid-range, bro. He loves mid-range. Even though he got those long arms, mid-range, then he'll bag out, get his range.
Right, left from Mason, and then Ornelas lands a shot of his own.
That's where he's lethal. Son, you heard his dad just scream and say, keep that lead hand up because...
Nice left hand from Abdullah Mason here at the end of round number 3. And Ornelas says, come and get it.
You know that means something different, bro.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to keep it clean. I like my job, Tim. All right, the main event fighter of Arslanbek Makhmudov in Quebec, Canada. So he
bring it. I'm still here, son.
Ooh, straight left hand
take that,
from Abdullah.
I can't take that. You can't take too many of those.
There's 2 fights from that. Nice left uppercut there from Abdullah. And just you see the quick and powerful hands of the fighter out of Cleveland.
There were guys that have really good eyes, right? That can see those punches coming. You can make them miss. Say, balls out of the park.
Nice right to the body from Abdullah Mason. Look, Abdullah has the tools, but maybe he's falling in love with being a finisher.
Don't push his
Nothing
head
wrong
back.
with that, but you got to work your way through it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, champ.
No, bring it back. You can't
Like a quarterback, right? You got to work your way through the progressions to land the better shot. Oh, that's a nice left there from Mason. And again, it's the delayed reaction as has been down.
7, 8.
Ornelas, perfectly shot. He was waiting on that left hand because he knows that's what Ornelas.
Here we go. Box. 10 segundos.
10 seconds. What will Abdullah do here? To close out round 4, he says, how about that left? Oh, Ornelas faked himself out, and Abdullah just said, oh, really?
Yeah, but that's, again,
Headbutt.
or stance as well. You see a lot of guys that have punching power. They
The best in the business. We'll find out if it was or not. Nice left hook there. And this is Ornelas is in a dangerous place because Mason's coming downhill. He's going downstairs, and that left hook is landing continually on Ornelas, and he takes a knee for the 3rd time this fight.
too much heat. Right here, you got Abdullah Mason. Just know he has his man out of position. Just trying to catch him out of position, right?
8. Camina para mí. Manos para arriba. Box.
Delayed reaction, knockdowns from Abdullah, Tim and Poison breaking down Ornelas. That is a big shot.
Consistency, too.
Mike Basil, the cut man on that big cut from Ornelas. How do you feel?
On the tempo of Ornelas.
Doctor's taking a look at Carlos Ornelas.
And Ornelas, he took another knee. Smart move by Ornelas. But look, the corner needs to just go ahead and just let it. I mean, look, just stop the
referee
fight.
stopped it.
I mean, come on.
And the doctor actually stopped it. The way he was walking, his body language, Tim, his head was there. The referee was telling or asking him. I think that's when you make
Check gonna be the same. And I mean, in moments like this, look, he attempted to, right? But the check gonna be the same at the end of the day. That I've never seen him get tested before.
Look, and Tim, a lot of times we talk about the corners not stopping the...
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout has been stopped at the end of round number 6. Referee Raul Cais Jr. determining the fighter in no condition to continue. He is the winner by way of technical knockout. Tonight, celebrating his 21st birthday, he is now the NABF and NABO lightweight champion, the undefeated Abdullah Mason.
Happy birthday!
Ah, man, thank you. Thank you, I appreciate that. I felt myself loading up a little bit, trying to get him out of there early, but he was a strong guy. Them guys coming up are usually, they got their full strength, their full power, and you still got to be smart, in there and break them down instead of, looking for that perfect shot, which was I was trying to do it today. I was looking for the perfect shot, and, I didn't get that, but I caught him with some good shots in between the fight. Eventually, the ref waved it off.